Hello, I am a nerd, and I've been trying to focus more on fun here on the channel. So I have a book I wrote called History Lords. This is the second book. I've already published the first, but the second book is really, really cool. And it takes a look at some very, very heavy themes and tell me what kind of books you'd like me to read on this channel. But let's get into it. History Lord 2, Extra History, Triple the Lord. Me and Stan are in the 1940s Paris trying to get some YouTube content for our channel. We are standing in line for the Louvre, hoping a bombing raid doesn't come. You know, sometimes it's hard to appreciate what you really have. Think about it. This is Paris just before its takeover in World War II, Stan said. I explained, that's true, this is kind of amazing. So does this take your mind off CJ's hate campaign against History Lords? Nope, said Stan definitively. I explained, just because our neighbour is making our cool neighbour, said Stan. I responded, fine, our cool neighbour. Just because our cool neighbour made a hate campaign targeting History Lords doesn't mean we are powerless. I am hoping this fizzles out over time, and if it doesn't, asked Stan. I explained, if it doesn't, well, let's just say the last time a hate campaign was run against History Lords was when King Henry VIII separated from the Church of England. That caused a massive mess which led to several people no longer existing and countries no longer existing. Stan asked, cool, we're about to get into the Louvre, get the camera ready. I said for a moment, wait a minute, that looks like that's a Nazi spy. Hell, he's not just a spy, he's an archaeologist. We entered the hall and Stan explained, he is an archaeologist. I don't think Indiana Jones is historically accurate. I explained, it's based on real history, Nazi pseudoscience and occultism. Stan said, let's yeet the dude and put it up on the internet. I asked, did you get that, Finn? By the way, this is Time Travel University and we are History Lords. He turned off the camera. Finn is CJ's child who wants to help us out with our YouTube in exchange for free trips to New York and Paris every Sunday. CJ, however, is gaining low information followers, and if he continues, Australian politics may be as chaotic as its American and European counterparts. Hold on, just scrolling down. Stan asks, so Finn, do you think you can join us on finding the Nazi spy and destroying him and putting his destruction on YouTube? Finn smiled and said, that sounds awesome. If things go wrong, will I die? Stan explained, we can return people from non-existence. I don't think death is a problem. Finn queried, you will rescue me or not? I answered, even if it means setting Germany on fire, yes, we will. Then I am in, said Finn. And so we went on a trip to the 1940s Louvre and saw many, many cool exhibits. Like the world's largest diamond and a centuries-old candle. But we eventually started making our game plan. Croxton, this man is a dangerous individual. He is trained in anti-history lord martial arts and is very proficient with a firearm. He is an incredibly powerful individual with lots of connections around the world. Finn asked, "So what's the plan here?" I responded, "Teleport into his closet yesterday." Stan whispered, "Great idea. He is staying at the historical hotel." Stan opened a door beneath our feet and went in first. Stan whispered, "Shh, I am going to sneak in now. We will YouTube this spy." And just like that, we snuck into her room, through the history door, and each walked into the closet. Stan whispered, "I will open this door and get her on YouTube." There was a click coming from the door as the man looks down and says, "Hello, history children," in a German accent. "Do not bother to try to escape. I have the anti-history lord martial arts." And so, half an hour later, we were trapped with this guy, tied us in rope with a bullet to our head. He said, "So, you are the history lords, yes? I am a historian too, and our people have a good time testing this recording technology." Finn sighed. "Great plan, guys. How about we come up with something better than, closet next time?" He explained, "I am the historian too, and I know the secrets of lost to history, which you have been hiding, which are known to Nazi High Command." Flynn asked, "What is he talking about? What have you been hiding?" Stan explained, "He is just weirdo. The people who are evil are also very stupid in much of the time. I want to go up to every evil person in history and say, Hey evil stupid person, stop the stupid." The man yelled, "Silence," before activating his communication device. "Now you just like me. The first aliens came to this world on the snowball that fell to Earth, seeding the planet with alien sperm. Then a massive city of super alien man was born, and destroyed by a third snowball, leading to the legend of Atlantis." Why are you laughing? This is serious archaeology. By the way, these are real Nazi beliefs. We couldn't stop laughing, this was too funny. Stan giggled, "I have no idea what you have been smoking because that's too funny." Phil asked, "So what is he talking about?" I answered, "Sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. Nazi occultism is a dangerous part of pseudo-archaeological history, and it was meant to justify mass slaughter. But it's so funny. It's not funny, sorry, I can't laugh at this stuff. It's horrible, funny, but horrible." Finn asked, "What is she talking about?" I explained, "There is a reason 21st century films talk about Nazis looking for magic stuff. And it is because they used pseudo-archaeology to justify mass slaughter." He snapped, "Confess, thee know what I am saying. History lords and their secrets. You know that Atlantis was an alien super city." Stan said, "We can tell you one of our biggest secrets. Tell me," he said with a microphone in his hand. Pointing it to Stan, Stan asked, "Atlantis was a small fishing village with some wooden longboats." There we go. Atlantis was a small fishing village with some wooden longboats. Plato heard it from a fifth-hand account after centuries had passed. I want to make it clear. A small fishing village, a really small one, filled with time-traveling tourists. Your insolent history child. I should kill you right now, I asked. So can we get the cell phone back, or just have it destroyed or something? No, said Krokstein. This is a gift for my superiors. So do you feel like telling me the truth? For I should go into a half-an-hour rant on how Buddha was an alien. We laughed very hard. I said, "What? Buddha was an alien? You're wasting your talents. You should be a comedian." Stan teleported out of his bond, saying, "We really need that cell phone." The historian punched Stan in the face. But the man's fist was apparently less dangerous than Stan's face, because Krokstein realized that his fist did 0 damage. I yelled, "That's a nat 1 on the D20? Stan smiled at Krokstein, which made him scared. "You, sir." "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" He yelled, "That punch should have been lethal." Stan said, smiling, "Anti-history Lord martial arts versus Muay Thai kickboxing." I set the rope tying us up and grabbed the cell phone out of our bag. Stan was eating her punches, one after another, until she got out of an anti-history Lord weapon. She snapped, pointing a weird stick at us. "Time to die, yes?" Finn is already half the way down the hall. We joined him, and I yelled, Finn, wait up." We yelled, "We escaped from the Nazi spy, a archaeologist. He kidnapped us after we teleported into his closet." Stan yelled, "I punched a Nazi in the face," using 21st century gangster pronunciation. Everyone woke up. It was 2 a.m. and one man yelled, "I didn't order a wake-up call." Stan talked to him for a moment and said, "Dude, there is a Nazi spy down the hall. His name is Krokstein. Have a good sleep." Before we teleported out, we grabbed Finn one by each arm from 2 sides. And then I showed him a video of a British soldier mocking Hitler after his defeat. Finn asked, What that after?" "Shh," I said hurriedly. "That is a soldier. What is he doing?" I summoned our bathroom mirror, and we could see through our bathroom, and I smashed through the bathroom mirror suspended in midair, and it broke like glass. As we rammed it, Finn came across the other side, and he asked, "What the hell was that video?" "The end of World War II, Stan said." I snapped, "I think I sprained a rib on that rope. Hold on, I need to get the calcium injection." Finn queried, "She's joking, right? Those ropes barely grazed me." Stan explained, "She was born in space. Her dad was a rogue history lord, and he abandoned her rather than being caught by a dimensionist. They couldn't bring Susan down on the space elevator, or Winter could have died. She just needs to treat her bones with a calcium injection once every few weeks. It's like insulin." Finn asked, "I was going to freak out, but I need to know, is she okay?" Stan explained, "She spent her whole life working on special moments movements and exercises so that she can still be a deadly warrior while being a spaceborn. Despite everything, she has never complained once. Well, thank you everyone. That's it for History Lords. I am a nerd, and that was a sneak peek at a book that hasn't even hit the shelves yet. I'm so happy I could share this with you guys, and thank you for listening. If you made it this far, I am a nerd.